What madness is this? What madness is this? I can't go a single day without there being a bunch of leaks from the other side of the globe, and this one takes the cake. Now, I don't know how I'm going to tackle all of this. I'm probably going to do these in separate segments just to make it easier for everyone. But I'm going to start with the craziest one of them all, the least expected one of them all. And it is that of the Top Gun X Transformers crossover collaboration, Maverick. Oh, man. So Top Gun, for people who don't know, was a classic 80s movie franchise. It actually has its slight tie with Transformers if you actually go back and watch the original Top Gun movie. Starscream, the actual 1984 toy, makes a cameo in the hands of Goose's son. If you look for it, it's there. Actually, I did a panel many years ago at TFCon talking about all the little cameos and nods to Transformers throughout the years in pop culture. I think I did that in like 2012, and I showed that scene. So it's kind of funny that they picked this. But again, it's a Paramount movie, so with all the other Transformer movies that are also from Paramount, there's that connection there. Not to mention that December 2020 is going to be the sequel to Top Gun, which is going to be Top Gun Maverick. So it's probably a little bit of a publicity stunt / collaboration that's going on just to make sense of it. But yeah, that's pretty crazy that they're doing this. Now, judging by, because there's an image here where it's next to this new Soundwave toy, which we'll get into afterwards, which is clearly the more Voyager kind of scale. I'm aiming that this is, something that's slightly larger than Voyager to leader class in this large leader class like packaging. You have Maverick there. We can't see the robot mode just yet, but we do have a robot mode shown on the box art there, so we kind of have a little bit of an idea of how he looks. Some people have speculated that this could be just extremely crazy retooled Seeker jet, like from the Starscream and the crew, but I think this is a brand new mold. Or it could be maybe correct. Maybe they did something pretty crazy like they did with Ectotron, where they took the Onslaught mold and just went to absolute town on it to the point where it was unrecognizable how much it came from that original mold into the Ecto 1. But this is pretty crazy stuff, and it's clearly like it's me going like, okay, so is this a sentient jet that Pete Maverick Michael, Tom Cruise's character is flying? Like, I mean, if there is some kind of continuity or explanation here, is IDW going to do some kind of one-shot or mini-series, comic book series also to tie with this? Who knows? But this is something I would have not expected. And now it's making people go, okay, anything that's under the Paramount emblem now, it's like, is that fair game for movies now that could be turned into Transformer stuff? Are we going to finally see Titanic Bot, done officially? Like, who knows? This is so weird. This is so weird. I don't know if it's, part of me is intrigued and might want to get it. The other part of me is like, I don't know. This is going to probably be a very expensive product, and it doesn't speak to me as much as, let's say, Ectotron did. So I don't know. It's going to be a pretty gray-looking jet that's going to transform into probably an interesting, at least to a degree, robot mode. But at the end of the day, there's nothing that really screams Top Gun about it. I mean, it's a jet. So it's something that, if it's going to be at that leader class price point and then boosted a little more for the license and to be able to use that character, which is the same thing that we saw with Ectotron. It wasn't your standard Voyager price point. It's something that I'm going to either pass, or I'm going to definitely wait until people get bored with it, or it ends up on clearance and I'll maybe pick it up then. But otherwise, it is what it is. It's cool. Again, it's cool. It's interesting that they're doing this, and it really gives us an indication of, once again, like I've always said, you can't predict anything with Transformers. All the bets are off. And it's something that, if I could be surprised then I think that's a feeling that I'm more, willing to accept than something where it's like, oh yeah, we saw that coming. Oh yeah, we saw that coming. And this is this is definitely something. So let me know what you think about this. It's definitely surprising. I will say that. But is it something that you're excited to buy? Is the better question.